Oceanside, California. So I brought my gear, my metal detecting stuff. I'm gonna see what I can pull off of the beach. I've never done this before. I've never detected on the beach before, but I bought a scoop. It's a sand scoop. I've got my metal detector here, which is the Equinox 800. Got my bag full of stuff. I'm gonna kind of head down here. I talked to an officer right here, and he said there isn't an issue as far as he knows to metal detect, and wished me well. We're gonna try metal detecting. Come along. Well, so far I see no regulation against metal detecting here, but I see no fires, no dogs, no smoking, no tents, no camping. It looks like this is kind of a temporary enclosure for the snowy plover, and I'm gonna hopefully just go down the beach and make my way south towards a pier for better beach heads. All right, my first find. Beach isn't so great out here because there's a little beach and then there's a bunch of rock. I was hoping to use my scoop to sift through the stuff. Kind of a small beachhead. I couldn't find anything along there. My first line here, and I thought I'd come up into the rocks, and I found this little rubber ducky that's all metal. It's like heavy. I don't know what it is. You can see it's metal. It is metal because the bottom's like ground off or something, but it's a cute little rubber ducky. I'll accept it from the ground. Thanks, beach. Second find of the day, gold ring. Oh. Pull tab. They rang up pretty high. Gotta remember that 33s, 36s are pull tabs. But there's not a lot of trash on this beach, luckily, so far. I'll just try to show you the good finds. I hope there are some good finds. Still searching, let's go find another one. It's a beautiful day. All right, moments later, the zinc penny. There is coinage on this beach, but it is a bad looking junker. Nonetheless, there's a coin. You can see it's pretty rocky. Third hit of the day, well, fourth maybe. A ring. My fourth hit and I get a ring. It looks pretty much copper. It rang up in the 13s, I think. Can't remember exactly, but it was just about an inch or two down. And it looks maybe like a little toe ring, but it's got kind of a design on there. It's pretty cool. Of course, there's no stamp because it's just a little costume sort of jewelry, but it's a ring nonetheless, and I found it. I'm excited. It's cool. All right, a little while later, and right by this little pavilion, I found what I think is a gold tooth. It almost looks like a gold tooth. Probably not. I'm not sure exactly what it is. At first I was like, is this a gold tooth? I mean, in that direction it looks like a tooth. It looks a little too round to be a tooth, but because of the backing as well. I'm not sure what it is. It has kind of a gold color. What is that? Anybody know what that is? Leave a comment below if you know or have any good idea what in the heck that could be. I think it rang up as like a 39. I keep finding these big honkers. What is this? A lot of these ring up at 39, like totally steady 39. A lot of them look like rocks. This one is kind of square. Actually ring up at like 9. It's probably a gold bar. Something different. Something different besides pennies and nickels. I got like a brass button. I like that better than pennies or nickels. About 6 inches down, I found this little guy. That was kind of cool. Rang up as a 20. And it almost has the luster of silver, even though it's on kind of a cheap string. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Nice to find jewelry finally. Nice to find something that's not just junk. It's pretty. That's success. It's kind of nice when you can find a big patch of just dry sand without a lot of rocks like I've been finding. I'm able to make a grid pattern and kind of trace my steps. It's kind of nice to be able to drag this scoop behind me, and you can see that it makes a line in the sand back and forth, and I can just know that I did this entire grid. I didn't want to have to drag my scoop before because there are so many rocks. I didn't want to ding it up. The $150 scoop made out of stainless steel. I noticed that that was a lot of the complaints, that it was starting to get scratched and rust. So whatever, I guess it's gonna happen. It's nice and relaxing. I didn't realize how, if you can find a solid flat piece of sand, a flat area of sand, it's just kind of relaxing to go back and forth and do the whole grid pattern. Now let's just try to find something good. All right, we had some food out on the pier here at Oceanside, and haven't found a whole ton, but had a great chicken sandwich from this place called Ruby's right out there, and had a cherries jubilee that was out of this world. I'm gonna go under this pier down here and see if I can find anything. Well, it's getting late and I don't know if I can keep going. It's so crowded. Came out on a Saturday, probably not the greatest idea. Plus I'm ruining people's view, so I think if I don't find anything else, we'll just see you next time. Be excellent to each other, and ta-ta for now.